Hi everyone, welcome to Diana's Table. Today I wanted to share or show you some of my favorite kitchen utensils. I know some of you have been asking me about some of the items that I use during the past few episodes. So I wanted to share with you how I use them and maybe even share a link as to where you can purchase them. Remember, this is not an advertisement. I had no sponsorship. These are all bought by my own money. So anyway, let's get started. First, I have these little bit of a larger size square ice makers. I actually use them to freeze lemon juice, different kinds of seasoning, minced garlic, ginger. And these are really great because the size is perfect. It's actually exactly 2 tablespoons. So when you want to make a lot and freeze them, this is really wonderful. I know that you've seen me use this. This is a grater. I use it to grate pears, radishes, apples, whatever. I've had this for over 20 years and it's really easy to use and easy to clean. So I like this. Of course, I have this ceramic grater for grinding sesame seeds. You can buy them in Korean grocery stores or Japanese grocery stores. I also use them to grind chilies and dry seeds and even oregano and different kinds of seasoning, herbs. It's really great. I know many of you have been asking me about this nuts grinder and where you can find them. I had this for over 20 years, so I looked around and I did find the site, so we will put the link to it. It's really easy to use. You can grind nuts or whatever right onto the plate, so very convenient. Very cheap. We have my favorite, shredder, carrot peeler and shredder. I use this all the time now. I know that they actually even sell them on Amazon. In the previous videos, I'm sure you've seen me use the steamer. I use them to not only to steam vegetables, but also to cook eggs. And this is really great because it's got this legs and the handle, so you can put it right into the pot and then take it out. So it's really convenient to use. For steaming potatoes and sweet potatoes and things like that, I use this steamer, put it into the microwave. It's convenient because you can push down like this, and it has a little strainer here. It's really convenient to use in the microwave, and then squish it down to store and save space. So wonderful thing. One of my favorite measuring set, this has very interesting measurings on it. It says pinch, smidge, dash, and tad. I mean, these are like, when you read cookbook, they always say like, put a pinch of this or put a dash of that. Makes no sense, right? How much is a dash? And when I saw this, I thought it was just so funny and it's so humorous, and I love it. You can get them at any of the utility stores. And I just love this because it really makes me happy whenever I see this. More importantly, actually, I use this most in terms of measuring because it's got the tablespoon and the teaspoon on each side. So it's very easy to use. 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon. And then it also has the measurements on the handle. So you don't really have to go and look for a ruler when you're measuring, like 3-inch or 4-inch cuts, right? This may be somewhat unusual, and maybe this is only available in Korea, but because we steam mandu, we make beef brisket, pork belly, we like to have access to gauze. And actually now in Korea, they have this cotton gauze in a roll. And you can cut them to fit your pot according to whatever you want in terms of size. And you can wash them and reuse. So I think this is a really wonderful item. And in fact, this is something I take to the States as gifts for my friends when I go. And they all love it. We filmed the making kimbap several weeks ago. This bamboo roll is definitely something you need to make kimbap. It's also really great to make egg rolls, and this is something that's cheap and very convenient to have. I've had this bag, like little pins to fold over, like potato chip bags or cereal bags, for over 20 years. I think they're just so cute. They're just makes me happy. I've actually started with about 20 of this, and now I only have a few left, so I may have to find some again. Now for the more serious stuff, this actually is a cast iron pot that's made by Artisan, part of Yeol, the organization that I support to preserve Korean cultural heritage. I use this pot to make rice, to make jjigae, almost everything. And it's just really wonderful because it's so compact, and you can actually put it into the oven as well. So I love the way it looks. The size is perfect to cook. Sister item is this pan, and what's really great about it is that you can, it's all scratchy because I've been using it. I've been actually making lots of deep dish pizza in this, and this is just perfect size. You can do stews and all these different things, but the top, you can grill beef. It's just really wonderful combination to have the top that's also usable as a separate pan. My most recent and the most, I guess, proud piece of equipment that I have is this steamer. This steamer is made with hinoki wood. It's 2 layers with stainless steel in the bottom. And actually, when you open up, you can smell the hinoki aroma. And basically, we use it to steam beef or meat, seafood, and all different kinds of vegetables. It's just so wonderful way to entertain because you steam it and you just, show it in front of people, the beef and the seafood and vegetables. It's just really wonderful tool to entertain as well. And it definitely has the wow factor. This is my newest acquisition, and I'm very proud, and I've been using it a lot. So I wanted to share this with you. So this was a short review of some of the utensils and the pots and pans that I use in my kitchen, and the ones that I really like to recommend to you. Next time I can share my favorite chinaware and servingware as well. So I hope you enjoyed this segment, and see you next week.